Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Game 4 set to go tonight. Centers are lined up. Official ready to drop the puck. A critical game for both sides here, and we are underway. Denied by the goaltender. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Quick pass to Tippett.
Ladar has made a great save there, and everyone can breathe a sigh of relief coming off of that blowout last game in the playoffs. Important to reset in a good one, and he gets a good start.
Carolina's in on the offensive attack now. Takes the shot. Oh, what a save in front.
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Tosses it on to Jarvis. Oh, great play to sidestep. Save on that play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save. As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still scoreless in this one. And off the draw, they win possession. And he sends it across to Jiricek. Forster's in. Oh, and a dump right over the boards.
Oh, that's a bit of a walk of shame, isn't it, James? He wasn't ready for that hit, and he winds up in the opponent's bench. That's a tough one.
Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area. I always find in playoffs that it is so difficult to get to the other team's net, right? So whoever defends a slot is going to be victorious. Whoever wins the puck battles and the board battles. It is a physical game, and imposing your will like that hit sends a clear message that you are willing to get to the dirty areas.
And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's great a scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Puts it on net. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Sometimes when you have no time to think and make these types of saves, I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. Slides it across. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Ristolainen. Takes the lead. And there's a great save by Anderson.
They redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Oh, what a stop by Anderson.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Puck grab by Andre. The Hurricanes take possession in the defensive end. Fires it on net. Makes the save again. Carolina's got control of it now here in the offensive end. The guards opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. The midway mark in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Off the draw, they take possession. Slides the puck over. The Flyers looking against the half wall. Great heads-up play by the defender. Throws it on goal. Turned aside with the glove by Vladar.
The game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs, their foundation. The lower half is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Moves it quickly over to Aho. The Flyers gain possession in their own end. Cates looks around. Quick pass to Sanheim. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Big hit. Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
Plus a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it. Just love the physicality and the intensity of this play. Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Here in the later stages of this period, the game is still scoreless. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Score! Andrei Svechnikov doing what he does best.
Well, without a ton of time and space in that high slot area, he makes the right choice of selection of shots with that quick snapshot, pulls it into the feet, disguises the angle, and beats the goalie clean.
Carolina's gone up by 1 here in the late stages of period number 1. Perfect timing as we near the intermission.
Yeah, and sometimes when the offense isn't coming, you gotta stay the course and just continue to grind, and that's exactly what they did, and now they wind up with the game's first goal.
Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. The Hurricanes look to start the transition game. Gains the zone from the right. There's a shot, and he gets just enough to keep it out. He got all of that hit. Quick feed to Hall. Puck picked up by Drysdale. Moving into the attacking zone. And he totally whiffs on that one. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Shot! That's gloved by Flavar. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
Svechnikov's playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going, and when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
The Hurricanes lead it here late this first period. The Flyers win it in the defensive zone. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. And there's a glove save on the play. How's that for a little Rock'em Sock'em?
That's Rock'em Sock'em, and that's separating puck from player, isn't it, James? He's not going to feel good. I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows all about the spark and what comes next.
Looks like lineups are set. They're ready to get things back underway. It's a shot. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back to more in a moment. Closing seconds of the first intermission. Sobalski, pounder, and here comes period number 2. Fans are back in their seats, and let's see where the action picks up here in period number 2.
I know it's on your toes there, James, but had to react to that massive hit.
Picked up along the wall by Aho. Gets a piece of it and will play on. Tape-to-tape feed on the blue line. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. The Flyers are across the line and into the offensive end. That's gloved by Anderson. Takes the feed from the goaltender. Lays into the body on the play. Here's a short pass to Aho. Drives it to the crease. They score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting 2 in a row, back-to-back. Here they come. You see players working on this all the time in practice, real tight to the net, just that quick release shot. It's got to be on the stick and off the stick. Well, it transfers to the game tonight. Well, the whole vibe vibe is off on this team right now. They're on a losing streak. They're down in this game. It's including the coach behind the bench, just looking frustrated, looking angry. Someone's got to step up and do something to change the course here.
Carolina's got to be feeling good about how their game is going tonight, extending the lead to 2.
And I think there's a bit of relief here, James. I mean, when you've been peppering the goaltender all night long and you're not being rewarded for it, sometimes it can go the other way, but they execute on that one and they give themselves a cushion.
And he slides it quickly to Forster. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Jumps to the point. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Oh, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Driving right to the front. Lagar's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Carolina's been just savage in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this second period. They win the draw and go on the attack. Taken by Sanheim. Moves it to Drysdale. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you got to love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
Knocked away. Slides the puck across to Stankoven. Oh, hit on the play. Oh, my.
Yeah, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags them, knowing full well that he's going to disengage that puck.
The Hurricanes scoop it up along the boards. Denies him. Scores. That's 3 in a row.
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Tell you what, James, I'd be hearing footsteps if I saw him coming at me because he has such a physical element to his game. He separates body from puck and then gets rewarded with the finish.
The Hurricanes are known for their skilled position players, but this is taking it to another level tonight here in period number 2, Cheryl.
They're in attack mode, aren't they, James? I mean, it's intensity personified. I mean, when they see the net, they see an opportunity to attack. They're taking it.
Puck sent over to Stahl. Takes it to the net. Fantastic save.
Vladar is in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area. It's a threat. Grade A, and he makes the stop.
Carolina's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. The Flyers win the defensive zone faceoff. Carolina's regained possession of the puck. They score! 4 straight goals. They're rolling now.
And talking about confidence, hey, James, I mean, their opponent does not have an answer. They look absolutely stunned. I mean, they are like a freight train just pounding down on them. Well, this is a real tough shot to handle, James. He might have dropped a little bit early into his butterfly, which would have exposed the top of the net. Shooter reads it perfectly and goes top shelf. Wasn't pleased earlier, and really the tension is just mounted here. This team's not playing well at all, and you're in a losing streak, and you can't manage up the effort, and that's it. You got to win the puck battles when it isn't easy, and they're doing none of it.
The Flyers are going to make a change in goal.
Well, that's going to be it for the goaltender. What a blowout, and he's going to get some relief.
The Hurricanes continue to hammer the accelerator here in
almost through 2 periods of play here, and I mean their ozone possession time is dictating it all. The ability to get to the net, and of course the motion on the outside, which is disrupting the coverage and opening up the lanes.
Along the wing up the neutral zone. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. How did he stop that one?
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that nose slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
The Hurricanes will play it in their own end. Philadelphia's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Here they come up along the wing. Denied by the goaltender. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. Philadelphia's got it now. Bumped off the puck. Carolina's in transition. Here's the chance on the
an answer for everything that their opponent has sent their way. Any type of adjustments, they had an answer for.
Couturier's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Let's see what the officials say. Goss's Bears going to the box for tripping.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, and you wind up with a tripping call.
The Flyers get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
The first power play of the game is a real tone setter. You know, you're on your toes, and you're really showing the other team that you mean business. You can be potent, and they got to be disciplined if they don't want you to capitalize.
Drills them! Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Takes a hit, goes down to the ice, and coughs up the puck. Philadelphia's done it in their own zone. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Carolina's got it from the back of their own cage. Here's the clearing attempt, and they get it out. Puck scooped up by Drysdale. Swats it out of midair. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Sends it in front. Off the stick, and they can't complete the play. And they'll get it out of the defensive end. Just a few seconds remaining here with this man advantage. Can they get something going here?
Goss's Bears up and ready to get back on the ice.
The Hurricanes are back to even strength as the PK unit comes up large.
Well, the power play unit looks stifled out there, and they have to make adjustments and read off what the PK unit is doing, and there was none of that.
Steps across the blue line. Kotkaniemi's got it in the defensive end. Takes a shot. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. Well, this has been an absolute blowout for the first 2 periods. We get underway here in the third. All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you see.
The Flyers coaches can't be happy with the performance of their team tonight here, James. I mean, there has been no secondary effort. They haven't won the battle. They haven't competed, and as a result, they haven't had the puck on their stick. They got to figure it out, try to push, have some urgency in this third period.
Things starting to get a little physical out there. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side.
Heroes is dancing out there tonight. Yes, his team's blowing the opponent out, but he's got a goal and he's looking for another. He's having a ton of fun. Well, he's been around it all night long and finally converts after multiple opportunities in this game. You gotta like the dynamic element to his game, his ability to use his hands to get to the net here, James, but finally is able to convert. You can see that frustration just leaves him right now in his body language.
Carolina's on total cruise control early in this third period. The Hurricanes win the faceoff. Feeds it over. They score. The playoff continues, Cheryl.
Oh, it is ugly, and there's nothing worse in the score than having your own crowd just give way on you. They are not happy. You can hear the booing tonight in this building. Just a tough game all the way around.
I think they screamed uncle about 2 of these ago.
Well, this is just a great play, James. Sometimes when you see the lane to the net, you take it right away, but not this time. He waits until there's a screen. You know, if the goaltender can't see it, you're going to have a better opportunity to put it in.
Carolina's added yet another one here to the total tonight, but what a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Moves it quickly over to Costas there. Glove save, and he handles it with ease. Quick pass to Couturier. Pushes it across to Kane. Slavin's lugging the puck. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Up along the wing. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Carolina's laying a pounding on the opposition tonight, generating numerous scoring chances and converting on what feels like almost all of it. Quick feed to Sanheim. Carolina's got possession at center. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Cates. Pass move to the middle. And it carries off a twig in front of the net. And he takes the feed. And makes the save. We got a penalty coming up here. Works it across to Drysdale. Whistle blows, stopping the play. And coach is looking for an explanation here from the official.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting the refs here because he wants to know why his team is being penalized more often. He's clearly having a factor in the game. And the precision in particular with their puck movement.
The Flyers gain possession. Here's a short pass to Konecny. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
Anderson's made a nice stop there, and that can be difficult to do, James. I mean, sometimes you get cold or you get lulled into a game where you've been in the offensive zone most of the time. So it's often about timely saves that makes the difference.
Jankowski's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Traffic neutralizes that threat. Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. Passes on over to Konecny. The Flyers played along the boards. Passes it over. Comes up with the stop. The Hurricanes will play it through the neutral zone. Puck sent in, and the defensive pairing will change it up.
Paul's penalty is almost expired.
Tippett's got it in the offensive zone. Big time stop. Toss it up on the play. Battling for it along the boards. Toss it away in his own end. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Aho. Gets a piece of it to make the save.
Thurston's dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
That's not going to fool him. Takes the puck behind the net. Applying this type of pressure usually results in two things: a penalty or a goal. Oh, target! The Flyers have it against the wall. And it's kicked away. Taken along the wall by Jiricek. Moves it over to Tippett. Carolina's got a hold of the puck. And now it's grabbed by Miller. Carolina's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves it to Aho. Fires it! And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Drysdale's gaining momentum. Forster's got it against the boards. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Slavin.
The Hurricanes have been the better team tonight by far. I mean, this is coming right off of without the puck. They know when to close, they know how to intercept, and it's all because of their awareness and stems from their positioning.
Toss to the front. Oh, what save! Picked up along the boards by Forster. Gets to get the puck over to Martinic. Here's a shot. Oh, what a stop with the kick save. The Flyers take it along the wall. And he put it out on the side. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Levels him with the hit. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. By Anderson. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck now. Puts it on the goal. And now it's turned away.
that hit, you can certainly sense that the frustration has boiled over. James is at a tipping point. They're getting blown out in this game. But honestly, it's their problem. It's their issue because they weren't ready to start. They did not start on time, and there was none of that physical presence earlier in the game.
Now lining up here for the face-off after a great shift there, Cheryl.
Yeah, in the offensive zone, they have all the momentum. Would be surprised to see a little stall at the face-off here to give their goaltender a little extra breather because he has been under siege, and you can see it on his face. He needs some rest.
Blocks it from the point, and he fights off another save.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
The Hurricanes are just minutes away from closing out this blowout. They have had plenty of scoring opportunities and have maximized most of them. Slides the puck across to Tipper. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Gostis Bears taking it from his own end. Slides the puck over to Hall. Here's a chance. Came up with the save on that play. Makes another stop. The same solid team effort in round one that pushed them here has carried through, and they're rolling on. That's it. The final horn. Not just for the game, but for the series, because they're moving on. Dominant performance from start to finish in this series. Physical, timely goals. They checked all the boxes in this series here, Cheryl.
They really did, and harder to do when you're playing away in someone else's barn where they have the crowd to their advantage, and they were able to silence them, James, because they managed the temperature of the game. They didn't get too high, didn't get too low, stuck with their structure, trusted the process, and got it done.
And got this crowd out of it. Well, and that brings a fun night of hockey to a conclusion, and we will say goodbye. She's Cheryl Pounder. My name is James Cebulski. Thanks for joining us.